referee looks at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Right.
I actually need to open up your one. You sent it pretty much.
Yeah, I know. I sent it again.
No.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
You go first because I'm second.
Three, two, one. Hello! Welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name is Will.
I'm Ollie.
We are talking Premier League.
Yes, we are.
As we
back.
always do. Going through all the games, putting out the stats, going, this is what we would bet on based on the stats.
Correct.
The two leagues we're doing at the moment, Premier League and La Liga, both of those up there.
But let us know if you want us to swap La Liga out with another league. We were doing Serie A,
But
by popular demand we've switched it.
we hopefully would have won quite a few people some money
we
because
absolutely
we killed it,
nailed
on La Liga.
La Liga last week.
It was literally like one
One
wrong.
wrong.
It was one
And a
wrong.
couple correct scores and like
Yeah.
some great shouts. So
Let us know in the comments if we did win you any money.
yeah, and we'll probably stick with La Liga for a little bit longer if we keep on smashing it.
Yeah.
'Cause why change it?
And also in Europa League last week, or
Yeah, so
last
this is
one.
kind of what happened as well. So if you haven't bet on Europa League, when is this video going out?
Yeah, so
Like today.
the Europa games haven't happened at the time of filming.
Are we going to send this out today?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Basically, the last set of games in the Europa League, we didn't do that well in the Champions League, but we nailed Europa League. This week, didn't do great. I mean, there's some ridiculous results. Didn't do that great in Champions League, which must mean
I had
we're going to nail it.
threefold, didn't I? Treble.
Yeah.
Who was it? Roma,
He had Roma, Porto,
Porto,
and someone else.
and Dortmund.
Dortmund, yeah.
Dortmund. Roma was the easy one. The other two came in. They lost. Roma lost. I would have won £800. Horrendous. But anyway, hopefully we can get a winner in this one. So let's kick it off. As we go through, let us know what you think on each game. Cool. So the first one,
Early kickoff.
Man City Everton. This one's from Tom.
Yeah.
So Man City second at the moment. Everton are seventh. Everton having a great season. City lost their first game of the season 2-0 versus Chelsea at the weekend.
I was at that game.
Which was a blip. We said City were
They were
that.
missing. They were missing Aguero.
Yeah.
And he's still a
Still
doubt.
though.
Still a doubt.
Still thought they'd have won that.
So did I.
But at home they've won 9 in a row, scored at least 2 goals in each of those. 8 of 9 at home have seen over 2.5 goals, so likely to be goals in this. Everton have not won in 3, lost to Liverpool, drew with Newcastle and Watford.
They were unlucky to lose to Liverpool. That last minute Origi goal.
But drawing with Newcastle and Watford should really be doing better there. Away from home they've only won one game all season. So Tom is going for Man City half-time, Man City full-time, or over 2.5 goals, which is actually better odds, 1.82.
I would definitely
I think go for that. Definitely go for that.
That could be a
could be draw at half-time.
Yeah.
Over 2.5 is a shout, 1.82. He reckons 3-0 Man City.
There you go. Right, next is Crystal Palace versus Leicester City. 3 PM kickoff. So it's 9th versus 16th. Palace
at 9th?
Yeah.
I thought they were...
Well, maybe it's the wrong way around. That's the wrong way around.
Yeah, it's the wrong way around.
Sorry. 16th versus 9th. Palace have failed to win 10 of their last 11 matches.
Yeah, not good.
But they did win their last match against Burnley.
Burnley having an even worse season, eh?
Yeah. There's not been many goals either. So there's been under 2.5 goals scored in 7 of the last 8 home games for Palace.
Right.
And there's also been under 2.5 goals scored in Leicester City's last 7 games.
That's quite different for Leicester.
Yeah.
Normally the Leicester games there's goals, like last season.
Yeah, I know. Which at the moment there's not many goals going in.
Fine.
They're not letting many in either.
Well, that's what you go for then.
So minimal goals. I think it probably will finish a draw.
Yeah.
But my tip is under 2.5 goals at 1.58 or draw, which is 3.2.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Score prediction is 1-1.
Yeah.
Did you say score prediction for the one above?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon you got under 2.5 there, because that could even be like 1-0 Leicester.
Yeah. Or 1-0. I mean,
Can't see Palace. Well, yeah.
just don't know. It's a difficult game.
So next one, got some value in this.
Value.
Huddersfield versus Newcastle. Newcastle lost to Wolves last week in the 94th minute and had Yedlin sent off. That was only their second loss in 7. They're actually not doing too badly recently at all. Huddersfield lost their last 3 games, but they did beat Wolves before that, who obviously just beat Newcastle. But they would be bottom of the league on home form.
Okay.
They're not doing good at home at all. They only won 1 game all season at home, and that was Fulham, who everyone's battering.
Yeah.
They failed to score in 5 of their 8 home games. So, the Newcastle win at 3.2 is great odds.
Yeah, you just said stuff like, right, so they're missing Yedlin,
Yeah,
right? They lost to Wolves, who Huddersfield beat.
yeah, but they had a man sent off, but they had 10 men.
Okay, fine.
And that was in the 94th minute.
Okay, fine.
But in general, in the last 7 games, Newcastle have actually been doing alright.
Okay. And is that failed to score in 5 of the last 8 or 5 of the last 8 home games? You said home
They
games.
failed to score in 5 of the last 8. No, 5 of their 8 home games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So I think it's going to be 1-0 Newcastle. I think Newcastle at 3.2 is major flag. That is value. I'll put it as red.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, but even if you wanted to go safe, you'd still get good odds for a double chance from that. Or
Yeah,
either
true.
half. That could be a 0-0. So you go.
I
So you
think Newcastle win this.
edge it maybe.
For me, that goes in an acca. That boosts it right up.
Right. Next, Spurs versus Burnley. This is Tom's one again. So 3rd versus 17th. Burnley are not having a good season. Spurs are yet to draw this season. The only team in all 4 English leagues.
Good little stat.
Good stat, Tom. Well done. They've won 5 of the last 6 games, so in good form. They've obviously qualified
Yeah.
to the next stage of Champions League, which is good. So we're confident.
Yeah.
I think Pep said in his Poch said in his post-match conference the other day that he feels that something special going on at the club at the moment. So there's
I think that was a bit of a miracle that they got through that.
Well, yeah, I don't know how Inter didn't beat
Yeah.
PSV at home.
Yeah.
PSV bottom of the group.
Yeah.
So they've scored 3 goals in both of their 2 home games, both of their last 2 home games.
Right.
So 3-1 versus Southampton and Chelsea. Burnley won 1-0
Against beat Brighton, did they? 1-0, yeah.
Brighton, yeah, last weekend. But they've conceded 32 goals. Only Fulham have conceded more this season.
It's a shame. Don't know what's happened to Burnley.
They used
I
to
don't
be like
want to see them. I don't want them going down.
No, it'd be the curse of the. Well, they didn't even get that far.
No.
And they failed to score in 3 of the last 4 away games.
Yeah.
They're just letting in goals and then not scoring goals.
It's a
and they're
straightforward Tottenham win, but the odds probably not very good.
Yeah, odds won't be good for a Tottenham win. So Tom's gone with Spurs to win to 0
Yeah.
at 1.82.
Yeah.
I hate the market because I think even
Or Spurs to win both halves, maybe.
maybe, but you know, Burnley could always nick a goal.
Yeah.
But that is probably the best value you're going to get realistically. So score prediction is 2-0.
Cool. Fine. That sounds right.
Right, next is Watford versus Cardiff.
Ooh. This one's quite hard to predict, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. So although Cardiff are in a good run of form, they've won 3 of the last 5.
Yeah.
All of those wins are at home.
Right.
They're yet to win away from home this season, so that don't get carried away by their form.
Yeah.
I tend to do this as well. I'll be like, oh yeah, but they're smashing it at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all of those have been at home
Yeah,
and now
okay.
they're away. It's always different. But having said that, Watford aren't in great form either. They've only won 2 of their last 12 Prem games.
Yeah. So if they are going to win away, it could be this. This is a tough game to call.
It's a really tough game to call. Watford have also conceded at least 2 goals in their last 4 games.
Oh.
But with all of that said, I think if you look at the teams that Cardiff have beat those 3 teams.
Yeah.
While they're at home, it was like Burnley, Fulham. It was like bad teams. I think it was Fulham. But yeah, they haven't been playing decent teams. And I just feel like Watford need to start turning it around, and I feel they played well against Everton away. They'll take some confidence from that.
Yeah.
I do think it's going to be a tight game, but I reckon Watford will edge it, home advantage. So I've gone for Watford to win, 1.64.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go against that, go for a Cardiff double chance.
Yeah.
Still get decent odds. But I've gone for Watford to win, and I've gone for 2-1. I think it'll be tight. There you go.
Okay, fair enough. Next one, Wolves versus Bournemouth. 10th v 8th, it's quite tight.
Lots of close games this week.
Bournemouth were 6th, but they've lost 4 of the last 5. So to lose 4 of the last 5 games and still being 8th, they were doing so well.
Yeah.
But they have played Man United, Arsenal, City, Liverpool in those 5.
Yeah.
They obviously lost all of those. They also lost to Newcastle, which wasn't a good result. They need to pick form back up here. Wolves just beat Chelsea and Newcastle, but lost to Huddersfield and Cardiff.
What do you?
You can't predict Wolves at the moment.
Oh my god.
So I'm just going on this game, draw, 3.6.
Yeah,
I think that looks like it could be a Desmond.
Yeah.
That's a Desmond 2-2.
Difficult to call that. I mean, I'd definitely.
Yeah, that's why you got to go draw, because they're so up and down. Yeah.
Have you got the next one on me?
Yeah, I'll go next. So it's Fulham versus West Ham. Fulham bottom, West Ham 11th. Fulham lost 4-1 to Man United at the weekend. They now conceded 40 goals in 16 games. They are, afraid to say it, they are going down. 5 of their last 6 home games have been both teams to score. There's been 24 goals scored in those 6 games. West Ham hitting a bit of a run of form. They've won 3 on the bounce. They've scored 3 goals in each of those. So, Tom has found the value in West Ham to win either half, 1.7.
Still no Arnautovic though.
Mate, so what? Fulham are terrible. Conceding. West Ham are scoring goals.
It might just take a bit of time for the Tinker Man to find his feet.
No. That is the value. Like, if it was me, I would even be going West Ham win there, and that would be good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, West Ham either half.
I think over 2.5 is good as well.
Score prediction 3-2 West Ham. Oh,
it's goals. There's always goals in Fulham games at the moment. You said that.
Yeah.
And they're both red.
Yeah.
You didn't say that.
Yeah. So he's gone over 2.5 as well, 1.76. Both red. That's a value game. Get it in there.
Right. On to Sunday. We have Brighton versus Chelsea. I actually think this is quite a difficult game to call.
Could be, yeah.
Brighton are undefeated in 9 of their last 10 home matches.
Yeah.
They've won 3 of their last 4. Chelsea have lost their last 2 away games and have only won 2 of the last 5 away games.
Okay.
So Chelsea aren't great away from home.
Yeah.
And also, this would be typical Chelsea to beat City, then slip up.
Yeah,
against
and lose
Brighton
1-0
away.
to Brighton.
Yeah. Typical Chelsea.
That'd be a great shout if that happens.
Well, I think I don't know.
Yeah.
It's difficult. That's why I think this is the odds for
That's
Chelsea.
the banana, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there is a banana skin, it's that one.
Yeah.
Because everyone will say, of course Chelsea just beat Man City. Of course
Yeah.
they're going to beat Brighton. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, they might, but not necessarily. Also, Murray, who was injured, I think he came on for 27 minutes in the last game, so he should be back to full fitness now.
27 minutes, was it?
Yeah. Very specific.
Very
Well, because I wasn't sure. I looked on fantasy football because I was like, I swear he's still injured, but he's not. 27 minutes.
Yeah.
He's scored 8 goals so far this season.
Big.
More than Hazard.
Very big.
There you go.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So
wow.
my tip, I think I can't call it in terms of Chelsea could easily just roll them over.
Yeah.
But I do think Brighton have something in their locker here. So I've gone with, my tip is over 2.5 goals. I think there will be goals. There's been over 2.5 goals scored in 7 of the last 8 away games for Chelsea.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
So they concede and they score. But the other good one is Murray anytime.
Yeah.
3.95.
Like it a lot.
Very good odds. Score prediction Chelsea to win 2-1.
Yeah.
You could even, in this, you could even go. It could even go Brighton half-time, Chelsea full-time. Or draw half-time, Chelsea full-time.
Yeah.
I do feel like
Good.
Brighton will get the upper hand at the beginning and then Chelsea will grind them out. Whether that upper hand is just drawing at half-time or Chelsea to win from behind could be. I don't know.
Good shout.
I think it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah.
To watch this space.
No, I agree. I've got guts for that. So then, more straightforward one. Southampton, Arsenal. Southampton deserve to go down. Whereas we said Burnley don't.
Yeah.
Southampton, I'm afraid so. Terrible. They're 19th. Arsenal 5th. Arsenal unbeaten in 21 games now.
You know, Arsenal are one of only 2 teams who have not been winning at half-time yet this season.
Really? Haven't been winning at half time.
I can't remember. I think Cardiff or Fulham are the other one.
If they're going to be winning at half time in any game, it's this. Southampton winless in 12, Arsenal unbeaten in 21. Southampton also just lost to Fulham and Cardiff. Terrible. They're in trouble. Arsenal win.
Good
Simple 1.96. That's a banker. That is red. That is such a banker. I'm going 2-0.
Okay. Right. Tom's one next.
Big un.
Next and last.
Yeah.
Super Sunday. We have Liverpool versus Man United.
Good game.
Scares me a lot.
Yeah.
Right, so first versus 6th. 16 points
Wow.
separate them.
It's not good
Who
enough.
would have thought that?
Not good
this
enough
time
from
of the
Man
season?
United.
Liverpool have won the last 5 on the bounce. They've only conceded 6 goals in 16 games. They've got the best defence in the league, which is probably mainly down to Van Dijk.
Yeah.
He's an absolute beast.
Yeah.
At home, they're undefeated and have won 6 of the last 7. They drew 0-0 with City.
Yeah.
Only conceded 1 goal in 7 home games. And then looking at United, United have only won 1 of the last 5 away games. Conceded 11 goals in that time. But the last 2 times they've met at Anfield, it's finished 0-0. But then having said that, the last 2 times we played them, we've probably been in better form.
Do you go under 2.5 in this? Because Liverpool haven't been smashing teams either.
No, but United have been conceding a lot. 11 goals in 5 games, 5 away games.
I could see that being 1-0, 2-0 Liverpool.
And there's been 4 out of the last 6 meetings have been draws as well.
Okay, yeah.
So Tom's tip.
It's true that Mourinho is just going to go and park the bus. Man United are not going to play good football there.
I don't know. I don't. Tom's tip is draw.
Yeah.
At 4.2, which is
Yeah.
very good odds. He's gone with a double donut, 0-0.
I could see that being Man U, just defend. De Gea making unreal saves all over the place.
And then they shove Fellaini on in the last 5 and he just gets a little shoulder on it.
No,
could happen. I mean, I'm wishful thinking Man United fan, but it is also exactly the sort of thing that would happen where Liverpool are at their strongest that they've probably been in like years.
Yeah.
And United are at their weakest they've been in years.
United
and somehow
still win.
And
Undeserved,
away from home, somehow United will nick something. I thought it was going to happen against City, but my radar must have been out. It's going to happen against Liverpool.
You reckon?
And it shouldn't.
Everything
says Liverpool will win that.
I don't think it's going to be many goals. I think Liverpool win that 1-0. But for a draw, and based on the stats there, how often that these two draw, 4.2 is big.
You could go United double chance. Still get decent odds probably.
Yeah.
Cover both.
Draw half time, draw full time. Anyway, that's it for this week.
Let us know what you think in the comments, especially about the Liverpool Man United game.
Yeah.
Are United going to do Liverpool in their own backyard, or are they going to get done?
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Head up here for La Liga. Let's hope we can smash La Liga like we did last week. See you there.
See you later.
Now then, it's Petke, the referee looks at his watch, and his second now.